Po sjellim një intervistë ndryshe nga Parlamenti Evropian. Bisedojmë me një nga eurodeputetët më interesant që ky institucion ka. Ai vjen nga Qipro, është influencer dhe youtuber, por zgjedhjet e fundit u votua për deputet të Parlamentit Evropian. Ju ftoj të ndiqni intervistën me Filias Panajotin. Could you briefly explain how you transitioned from being a YouTuber to a politician and what helped you win the elections?
Well, I got bored of these politicians that they speak with formal words and they speak for 10 minutes and they say nothing. It's not everyone like that, but most of them are like that. They dress well, but we don't see a lot of impact from them. So I wanted to see something different. So I heard Elon Musk saying, if you want to see difference in the world, be the difference. So I wanted to be the difference in the world. It's going well. I was the most voted person in Cyprus, in my country, of all the other members of the European Parliament. And I think the reason is because we used the social media. We played it in a very new way. We did live streams on TikTok, on YouTube. We did TikTok videos. So people really engage and really like the new type of politics. So I have a big responsibility now.
How do you manage and balance your political duties while staying active on social media?
Well, actually, this is one of my political duties as well, to communicate my message and also to communicate what is happening here. So a lot of people think that this is the only thing that we do, the social media, but it actually takes us only about 1 to 2 days a week. And the rest of the days, we work 7 days a week. We focus on the legislation and to learn and to improve and to lobby other people about our ideas and all this stuff.
You are very active on social media where you keep your audience informed about EU affairs. How important is transparency and accountability for members of the European Parliament, and do you think they do enough in this regard?
No, I don't think they are doing enough, but it's very important for an MEP and for generally the European Parliament to communicate. We're about the people. So if the people don't know what is happening here and they are not informed what their politicians is doing and how the system works, how they are going to get educated decisions to vote for the next time, or to understand if you are responsible or if you are doing a good work, how do they judge? So it's very important, and this is, I think, a very important thing that we are doing to elevate kind of society's consciousness about the European Union, so they are more informed, so they take better decisions, maybe they decide to become politicians. So I think it's a very important aspect of a politician's job to do that.
You come from a country with diverse cultures and inter-ethnic challenges. You advocate for these issues on your social media. North Macedonia's path for the EU is blocked by Bulgaria, and we should change the constitution in order to start the negotiations with the EU. What's your view on the EU membership obstacles that North Macedonia is facing?
Well, to be honest, I don't really know a lot of things about the problem in North Macedonia with the EU, but I will learn, and I will, maybe the next time that you ask me, I will say an answer. But generally, the EU is wants countries that they apply with the rules and regulation and the philosophy of the EU. So I think if North Macedonia is applying with all this, it should be nothing to stop it from joining the EU.
Finally, what message do you have for the youth of North Macedonia, many of whom are leaving the country for a better future in the EU member states?
Have fun, and a lot of people think that having fun is not that serious. But I argue that having fun is the most serious thing that you can do, because when you have fun, you learn more stuff, you are more interested in the topic, in the stuff that you are more interested in general, the stuff that you are doing. So choose the paths that are more fun and that will and bring you a lot of knowledge in a way. So, and also another thing about the youth, because here in the European Parliament, the average age of the members of the European Parliament is around 50, 55. We need to take the future of ours in our hands, because we understand how the world is evolving a bit better than the older people. So try a lot of things, maybe try to become politicians, or try in some ways or another to influence society's direction, because we are now in the most important now we are in the crossroads in society, because the decisions that we're going to take in the future will determine actually the impact of societies and the impact of humanity, which is very important. With artificial intelligence and all this stuff, decisions now on a political level will probably determine our humanity's future. So let's be all involved to make sure that we take the right decisions, because the stakes are high. We're talking about destroying our planet here. It's not a big possibility, but there is a small possibility.